It's Chi again, back to share more healing messages from my heart to yours. I'm excited today because I got a new fancy YouTube stand for my camera with a big circular light. So you see how glowy I look. So I'm stepping it up, people, just for you. My 56 adoring fans. I'm so blessed to have you, and so blessed that you're willing to listen to this message. Anyways, let's tune in to our hearts. Deep belly breaths. Feeling lots of love, lots of gratitude for our bodies, for life, for oxygen, for the earth and the abundance all around. Breathe it in, the good ass prana, as Ralph Smart would say. Anyways, I know I'm kind of probably the last Starseed to start a YouTube channel. Late in the game, it's okay. And sometimes it seems like I might be parroting other Starseeds, but rest assured, it's coming from my heart and my soul. And the reason why sometimes Starseeds tend to convey similar messages, similar verbiage, is because we are all one, right? Everything's one consciousness. We're all coming at it from a unique perspective. But as we awaken, and the Starseeds awaken first, as we awaken, we start tapping into the greater mind, the higher mind, which is the universal mind. So the universal mind has universal concepts. One universal concept, the most important one, is the concept of oneness. There's really no separation with reality, right? We just separate things because our ego minds are created that way. Without the ego mind, we wouldn't be able to process our reality in concrete little chunks that appear linear, okay? So this is a holographic simulation within consciousness, within our awareness, within our soul, right? So our soul created this hologram to allow the soul to experience embodiment and to experience what it is to have a separation between self and other. Even though there really truly is no separation at a higher perspective, consciousness seeks to explore separation in order that consciousness can experience everything that it can experience within its infinite possibilities, right? So you're a beautiful creation of consciousness, and so am I, okay? And we have a tool called the ego. We have a tool called the mind, right? Yes, and these tools are for us to explore ourselves, our consciousness, okay? But part of that is to be completely lost in it. So that was kind of like what I've been doing for the past 50 years of my life, trying to find my way out of the dream of consciousness and reconnecting with that greater part of me that is spacious awareness, that is all that is my soul, okay? That is inseparable from every other soul. So that's why Starseeds tend to parrot each other, even though we don't know each other. Like, I'll start saying stuff, and then afterwards, I'll start hearing the same stuff from other Starseeds, and vice versa, okay? But then sometimes we download very unique information too, right? But seldom do the information really contradict, because Consciousness is everything. So for there to be contradictions, you're probably vibrating at a limited ego perspective. But at higher perspective, you start to see how everything is interrelated and there are no true contradictions, right? There is most certainly within the quantum realm, within the entirety of our existence, there is room for every single concept to exist. Everything in your imagination, everything you can possibly dream of can exist in consciousness. And must, because you are a creator, right? So whatever your most horrific nightmare is, okay, if you have that in your consciousness, then it must be part of your experience. Whether it's experienced just as the nightmare within a dream, or it actually manifests into your physical reality, that depends on your soul's journey and what it is your soul is wanting to experience in physicality. Okay, so obviously my soul is experiencing a health crisis, breast cancer, secondary lymphedema, so that I can experience true healing, right? It seems a little twisted, I understand, but you got to look at it from a very, very quantum, very 360-degree perspective, right? It's not linear, okay? So yes, there are elements of trauma and drama and ancestral karma. There's just all sorts of elements within this spherical ball of energy that is creating everything through me as me. Okay? Same thing happening within your consciousness. Okay? We're all sovereign beings experiencing a reality within our consciousness. Okay? And when we come together via the heart and we share from the heart, we combine our energies and create an overlapping common reality in that exchange. But keep in mind, even if we don't come together, whatever's happening with you, the butterfly effect, it's also going to happen with me. That's why it's so important, even though you don't know anyone out there, I don't know you in particular, it's very important for me to hold space for you in my heart and not judge you. Okay? And it's your choice to do the same for me, of course. Okay? But it's not my business, you know, what you choose. Okay? But it is my business what I choose. And if I do not choose to hold space and not judge you and give you the opportunity to express yourself unconditionally, okay, then I hurt myself. I create a judgment that I have to, within my own energy field, I have to resolve sooner or later down the road, okay? Yes, it's kind of a debris. Judgment is like debris, okay? And if you got too much of it in your body, it's going to be holding you down and with density. Debris tends to attract more debris, okay? Misery loves company, right? And then you'll find yourself spiraling down into this negative spiral. But again, like I said before, negative spirals create tension within the psyche, okay? Right? You can only take so much pain, you can only take so much suffering, you can only take so much density, right? It's like you're like a diamond, right? So the more density packed into you causes you to basically intensify within your core, right? Yeah. And so just think of it, the suffering as really creating a diamond, right? A lot of pressure to make that change, that transformation happen, right? To turn that seed, the ego, the dense ego, turn that seed into a diamond, right? Or you can call it, you know, turn the seed into a lotus flower. That's prettier, right? A lotus flower. Or whether you're a lotus flower blooming or a diamond, okay? Just imagine that within your heart happening with every breath. Breathe. Very good. Never underestimate the importance of deep, deep breathing. Remember, That is the key to healing. Did you know deep belly breaths will even move your lymphatic system? I know, I've done it in meditation. I can feel the lymph move. You got to do it, you know, for a while, right? You got to keep doing it. I could probably feel the lymph move, you know, within a 5 to 10 breaths, deep breaths, because I just kind of am very in tune with my body. But you gotta just kind of practice until you're just really regulating your energy field with these deep breaths, right? And but the physical benefits are immediate. Just taking one deep breath. Do it. Just do it. See, you've already started healing. Why not, guys? It's free. Deep breathing. Free, free, free. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Chemotherapy costs society hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars in monetary expense, let alone human suffering. Okay? Why not just breathe? So instead of, you know, doing chemo, why don't we sit people in a chair, okay? Put on some nice music, you know, get a massage therapist to massage them, and then they're just plugged into like a sensor thing for the head and their heart. Actually, HeartMath has them. They're these sensors, and they have graphics and all sorts of video games where your breathing is connected to this video game, and there's little games you can play to kind of keep the balloon floating. But anyways, these sensors will track your rhythms, right? And it's through the breath that you control these biorhythms within the heart, okay? So, pretty fun to experience what happens when we start tuning into the heart and breathing deeply. Magical things start to happen at all levels. So that's the message today. It's so important. It's the deep breathing. Incorporate that into all aspects of your life, whether you're folding clothes, doing a YouTube video, reading a book, talking to someone. And when you're listening to people, breathe. Because if you listen to someone and you breathe, it slows down your thoughts so you can properly listen to people, right? And hear them, right? So, just magical things with breathing. And they never tell you these things in school, right? If they just made it a habit ever since you were young to breathe deeply. God, think about the changes in society, right? It's impossible to be angry when you're breathing like this, right? Just try it. Amazing changes in the body. Yeah. Anyways, I feel great today. Yesterday I did massive amounts of yoga and stretching, just hours and hours of rehabbing on my arm, and I taped and I'm wearing a black workout sleeve here, so I can go to the gym and do some more weights and working out later. It's pretty fun, and I'm actually starting to feel different. I'm starting to feel a change in the body, and these are subtle changes, you know. And yes, my arm feels better. It's swollen, but it's less swollen, and certainly you know, less tender, right? And it's just stiff, right, in the elbow and in the joints, right? Stiff, and that's very common with lymphedema. And that's why we move, we exercise, right? And we do a lot of lymphatic draining and redirecting, right? But I'm starting to feel like the size of the arm is starting to kind of reduce, and the tenderness is gone, the pain is gone, and really it's just about moving through this stiffness and getting that lymph moving through the breathing and the constant exercise. yoga, meditation, goddess dancing. Love it. Okay. And you know what? So what? I got a funny looking arm. I would rather have my body in this condition with my current level of consciousness and how I feel about life in general and myself in the present moment. I'd rather have this body than the body that I had, you know, the 160-pound body I had before my cancer diagnosis. I was inflamed all the time. My ankles were always like stiff and swollen, and nobody told us that these signs of inflammation, you know, could be cancer, right? I was not happy. I was not feeling good in my body, okay? And I was lumbering around with this extra weight. And when I told people what my age was, you know, they were like, oh, you know, it's like I kind of looked older than my age, or at least looked my age. And now when I tell people I'm 51, they're like, no way you're 51. I'm like, yeah, I'm 51. And I feel great, you know. And this energy work is totally changing me, and my skin looks really good. And my hair, like most people in my family, most Asians, right, when they're 51, there's a lot of gray, right? You know, there's very little gray. So I feel like I'm youthing, right? Aging kind of backwards, I don't know. And I feel really young inside, like my soul is coming online, and I feel like a kid. So like I'm a really wise kid, you know, a wise college-educated kid who is connected to her soul, you know. And I don't really care about proving anything to anyone. It's so awesome. I feel so free. So free to be me. It's so awesome. I can't explain it, you know. Connecting to your soul, so worthwhile. It saved my life. It saved my life. Even if I live, you know, a shorter life, you know, my brother died at 47, you know, of a stroke. See, so we can't be guaranteed to live these long lives, right? You know, but we can live an awesome life, right? We live one that's completely pain-free, okay? Full of joy, full of wonder, okay? Full of presence, full of soul. So that is how you heal. You heal just by claiming it here in the present moment, aligning the head and the heart, connecting to the soul, right? Because at a soul level, there are no problems, okay? Problems are only created at an ego level, okay? Disease is created at an ego level. At a soul level, we start unwinding. We start removing all that debris, caked on, baked on, glued on, okay, rubbed on debris, okay, all those limiting BS, belief systems, right, okay? You are what you believe, all right, okay? Whatever's true to you is just true to you. Whatever you want to believe is true to you, okay? You create your reality, okay? Why not create a reality that is not fear-based? Just choose it, right? Just choose it, right? Everyone is making a choice, right? So you either stay in the 3D misery of fishbowl ego spinning around, chasing your tail, okay, and suffering, right, and torment, right, okay, or you ascend, lighten up, remove all that debris, okay, and then you'll realize, wow, I was a spiritual being all along, and I just got programmed and conned into a bunch of BS that really, really hurt my body. And now I'm aware. Now I forgive myself because I knew not what I did, okay, and I ask my body to forgive me. And I love my body, and I love myself, okay? And because of that, I'm going to choose life-affirming choices from now on. and I'm going to forgive everyone who I thought was out to get me. Okay, I'm going to forgive and let it go. Yeah. And I'm just going to tune in into my heart and let my soul guide me into the light, out of the dark, out of pain, out of suffering. Yes, into eternity. Yes. Balancing this physical vessel. Okay? Bringing her back into alignment. Okay? Back into wholeness. Okay? Back into being a vessel for spirit to express. Instead of, an ego-identified body running around, stressing out, okay? Eating bad food, indulging in addictions and distractions, right? Yeah, we move out of that. Through the breath, always through the breath. Not the head, but through the breath, breathing. Yes, and the ego mind will calm down and just observe the thoughts. Don't attach to them, right? Ego always wants to spin. Hey, we gotta go do this. Hey, we gotta take care of that. Hey, shouldn't we worry about this and that? Just bring it all back. Say, it's okay, beautiful ego. The master's in the house, large and in charge. The master's home. It's all okay. Yes. I don't know if you hear the music in the background. Yeah. Bob Marley's on. We are wise. We know that there's always tomorrow. We know me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. It won't be long when you're gonna need someone to lean on. So call on me, sister, if you need a friend. We all need someone to lean on. I just might have a problem that you understand, 'cause we all need someone to lean on. Okay, I got distracted. I love this song. Okay. All right. But you can lean on me, right? Call on me, your soul sister. Okay, I'm going to sign off now and go do something awesome and fun on this beautiful day. And you should too, okay? But always tune into the heart, wherever you go, wherever you are, okay? Move from there. Until next time, I love you and I bless you on your journey. Namaste.